Vegas is a uniquely crazy place. People go there specifically like, we're going to go to Vegas. It's like it's in the title of the state means craziness. You went Vegas.
Every day, probably like 50,000 people show up.
It's every day. And then you got rodeos coming into town and UFC fights coming into town and fucking concerts.
Raider fans.
It's a fucking wild-ass town. I love being there. I just don't know if I could live there. It seems like it's almost a little too crazy.
Skim through the
so this is Ed Sullivan Show, 1956.
This is the only time. This is the first time his hips show up on the screen. Is 10 minutes into this?
Yeah, he was wiggling his dick too much.
That's all he was doing, though.
That's a lot, Jamie. What do you mean? That's all he was doing. That's offensive.
After this aired, they said they wouldn't air him from the waist down anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
But they obviously it's barely shown. It's so crazy.
Bro, he probably had it. Look, his big old dick keeps slapping at his jacket. That's what it is. Look. If you see that side, back it up a little bit. That's what the problem is, Jamie. Look at that jacket popping up and down from his big old Elvis dick. Look at it.
He's hitting a symbol with it.
Bro, he's making his jacket pop with his dick. I'm with the censors. I'm with the censors. Of course he had a big dick.
Yeah.
He had everything. He had everything. He had voice, talent, beautiful. You think he's going to have a little dick?
Hell
with
no,
all that,
man.
All those gifts?
How tall is he?
I don't know. He's probably at least 6 feet tall.
21 years old there.
21.
What a kid, man. Wow.
How can you manage that? How can you navigate that at 21 years old? It's him.
I know, man.
Bro, it's him and Michael Jackson. These are the two case studies in people that got too famous.
But sometimes I wonder, man, like, how would I handle that much success at that early age?
Bro, you wouldn't.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You wouldn't. You would go crazy, bro.
How about you?
Crazy. I would have gone crazy.
I would have been singing with a big fucking cold sore.
Yeah, dude, I got lucky. My fame ascent was a slow drip, you know, like over time.
Oh, bro.
It was a slow drip.
Mine was like that little mountain guy on The Price is Right. And then stopping along the way. Bunch of haters. Fighting with other comics. Coke here.
Yeah.
Hanging around like El Compadres too long with Joey Diaz.
El Compadres is a spot. 64 years ago today, more than 60 million people watched Elvis Presley perform on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Wow.
60 million. That's so crazy. But that's how it used to be, man. And that's why losing control of that is so devastating to mainstream media. That was what it was. When I was a kid, there was 3 channels, dude.